Hey boys, welcome back to some Rugby League Live 4 Fan Hub action, and we got in the cover. Who is this? Is this Jamie Buhrer? I think it's Buhrer. He's the only Knights player I can think of wearing a headgear other than Sione, and it's definitely not Sione. I think it's Jamie Buhrer. It's the only one that I've been like, is that? But I'm pretty sure it is. I think. Hopefully it is. Otherwise my track record is gone. But we just did the Titans. Now we're up to the Seagulls. So let's, no, not that. Go to lineup. Standard. Tom Trbojevic straight up here. 86 overall. His likeness. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. I mean, they're all good. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Georgie Tafua, pretty low, 76, dude. That's a little rough, I think. Yeah, this is one of the stats that I think is wrong. Tafua should be higher. The strength stats should be in the 90s. I mean, Tafua, like, I'd be fine if they put his acceleration down a little bit, but his strength should be way higher. That's a little strange. Then we got Brian Kelly, the rookie this year. He's been pretty darn good for the Seagulls. Obviously, pretty much replacing Matai. He's a very different player than Matai, but he's doing a really good job in that position. And he's definitely a long-term prospect. Dylan Walker, I've got to fix the camera. It's annoying me not being centered. Dylan Walker, I don't have it centered. It's not. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's better. So Dylan Walker, he's probably been the Seagulls' best. I don't know, it's tough. I think Dylan Walker has been exceptional though, and I actually think Dylan Walker's been the best centre for New South Wales this year. But obviously he hasn't been selected for New South Wales. But I think he's been the best centre, probably in the comp, in my honest opinion. Like, especially the last few weeks, just some of his runs, like, he's just been killing it, dude. He's been absolutely killing it. Then we got a killer Uate. I saw someone comment about this. The skin tone looks a little strange for Aquila, but yeah, good likeness. I think that rating's probably fair. I mean, his speed's good. You know, maybe strength could be up a little bit more. He's definitely a strong boy. Then we got Blake Green, 83. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really differentiate. I mean, all these guys are around the same. Then you got Cherry Evans. You know, he's a bit more elite. He's going to be up there, 87. I think that's probably pretty fair. He's been pretty good this year. Brenton Lawrence, 80. This one, not the best. I think this is probably one of the worst player likenesses I've seen. And I don't know if maybe it's because he wasn't scanned in, or just his face didn't accommodate it well. I'm not sure. I'd like to know if he was, because this likeness doesn't. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but definitely doesn't look exact. I mean, then you look at Coruscant here. His likeness is exceptional, very, very good. And Coruscant, 81. He's been exceptional, honestly. I think he's gone to a new level this year. Mahan Tapau, oh, you know, Tamalolo gets like a lot of raps as being like, you know, probably the best forward in the game. But Mahan Tapau, you know, people are starting to talk him up a lot now. But yeah, his form this year has been outstanding. He probably just needs to play a few more minutes, honestly. Frank Winterstein here, 81 rated, maybe a bit high. He's like, acceleration's a bit high, probably speed a little too high. You know, he's a quick big fella, but I don't think he's that quick. Curtis Sirenen, good likeness as well, 80 rated. Jake Trbojevic, 83. You know, probably should be a bit higher, but I mean, if you look at his stats, like, he's not the quickest forward there, but he does have good fitness. You know, maybe strength, fitness, discipline should be up a bit, but yeah, it's tough. Lewis Brown, 76. Matty Wright as well on the bench, 74. He's turned into their goal kicker, actually, Matthew Wright. Since who was out? George Tafua, unfortunately, obviously is out. But Matthew Wright coming into the side has actually been a big bonus for the Seagulls because he actually goal kick. Because Dylan Walker cannot goal kick to save his life. Darcy Lussick there. And Adam Fanua-Blake. Again, the beard just a little... The beards just sort of look a little out of place in the game. And we'll have a look at a few others. Not too many more. That's pretty much it. Let's look at the jerseys and then move on to the Super League team. So home, away, the Nines. Yeah, a bit boring. Manly. I think they need to pick their act up with the Nines jerseys. And then the Indigenous, they've got a very good Indigenous jersey. And that's pretty neat. So let's move over here to the next Super League. It's going to be Hull FC. So let's get into it. Jamie Scholl at fullback there. Mahe Fanua. He's actually coming back, isn't he? He's coming to the Tigers next year. The Tigers are going to have such a different team next year. But I think Mahe Fanua is a pretty good signing. Like, he's a solid player. He's a good backline centre wing. Carlos Tumavave. Then we got Josh Griffin here. Fatuli Talanoa still playing. How old is this dude now? He's only 29. 29. I thought he'd be in his mid-50s. He just seems like he was playing for the Rabbitohs like years and years and years ago. And he did a good job. Mark Snide. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these alright. Albert Kelly. I was disappointed when he left the Titans, dude. He was a very live wire type. He was a really good half, honestly. But he has been killing it in the Super League from all reports, so that's good. Liam Watts. We got Mark Minicello here. Not too bad. How old is Minicello? 35. He's getting on in the years. Probably still a pretty handy player to have though. Sikamanu. That likeness is actually not too bad for like not being face scanned. How old is Sikamanu? He's only 30 as well. Like Sikamanu's been around for ages. Used to be one of the best running back roles in the game. Obviously at the Storm for most of his career, but yeah, injury. Like the problem with Sikamanu was like because he was so like hard to bring down, he constantly got like ankle injuries because players were like he was just powering through and players would just like pull him down from behind and constantly like hurt his ankle, which was a shame. Gareth Ellis, one of the Gareth Ellis, he's a bit like, I don't know the term for it, but maybe not talked about as much as other England players, but he's probably been as influential as any other England player that's come over. He hasn't had like the premiership success as some others, but man, Gareth Ellis for the Tigers, he was outstanding when he played for a few years. We'll go through the rest of these guys. There we go. I feel like some of these guys, like, Gareth Ellis probably could be a bit higher rated. I know I did talk about the Super League guys, they are going to be, like, lower rated than the NRL, but I do feel like probably, your standouts should be higher rated than that. But, these will change. I should have mentioned it before, but the stats won't be final. Steve Michaels, is that the ex-Brisbane player, Steve Michaels? It could be. I don't know. How old is he? 30? I don't know. Would he be that old? I don't know. Probably isn't. There's probably plenty of Steve Michaels in the world. But let's look at the jerseys. And that'll be all she wrote. So home. There's the away. Fairly different, honestly. Yeah, that's another video done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next one.